trying to think if I
That's
remember
the
correctly,
endgame twist.
in the OVA, like the dub voice for him was like Australian. It was like a weird voice.
I've never heard of that.
Have you actually seen it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got like a weird squeaky voice, but it's not Australian.
there's an accent to it. I definitely remember that.
I just remember when you think you're better than me, but I've got the edge, and I know what you're gonna do, and you know what I'm gonna do. Strange, isn't it? It's weird.
And now,
The character.
Tails.
Here I come, Sonic!
Sonic's... No, Sonic's not here, it's your campaign. Sonic's got some
Sonic.
diverse voices. I saw a clip just on Twitter the other day of J.L. White, like the original voice of Sonic in the first 3 cartoons, and Urkel.
Right, yeah.
But I know him better as Sonic because I don't really think that show was a big thing here. It was him with the Big Show in some Netflix thing. I was like, what the hell?
Everything's working great. All systems.
ah,
You're now watching a dramatization of the development of Sonic Adventure.
Uh-oh. What's this?
I feel like making one of those, like, it's not really YouTube poop, but you know, when you just superimpose, like, logos and shit on. It's like, uh-oh, what's this? And it's like a PS2.
I'm out of control. Mayday, mayday. Slowing down. Ah!
What? Wow.
this is how you crash, right?
That's
Look out below!
my plane is malfunctioning and it's making me go in any direction. All the directions.
Plane got mushroomized.
I'm looking something up quickly.
Well, you've got time. We've got this black screen to stare
Yep.
at.
That's why I'm doing it.
No, 2 seconds of music, I guess. Wait a minute. No, he didn't have that power up before. You've retconned the adventure.
Just looking up a voice actor, but
They really had to load that.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you.
what does
come
this
down.
remind me of? This chronological
So
structures.
what
It's
went
not.
wrong anyway?
I guess it's kind of Tarantino-esque, but I'm sure it's like something else.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new.
It feels like he was like fighting to get into position there.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Oh my god, look at his eyes go.
But if I can make this work,
Why does he have to
I don't want
flex
to
like
around
his
your
quills just to
pickup
talk?
power supply.
How did they rig this model? It's so weird.
Chaos Emerald. No way.
It's the funny thing about the facial animations is it must have required like a lot of extra work, and that extra effort made it look way worse. Like if they did like the PS1 thing of just like a moving like mouth texture, like open and close, that would have looked less weird than this. But no, we have to have polygons for the mouth, but we don't know what lip syncing is.
Ow!
Ow!
I'm a genius, I don't know how to use doors.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess-
Tails' flight in this game is kind of crazy. He just goes.
These camera angles are these like survival horror like fixed camera.
Oh
angles?
yeah, for these inside areas, because they didn't know how to do a camera in these.
Its jet power
Oh,
makes
it's
it
my
feel
jet end
faster.
plane. Janklet. Okay. Yeah, they didn't really know how. They were bad at the camera. They didn't really know how to use it in these indoor areas where the
I
camera would
guess.
be obstructed by all these different things.
I guess that's preferable. Yeah, like them doing that. It's dumb, but
Also,
then-
yeah, now we fucking move when we fly.
This is it, like the flying. I just said it's really fast, and then like we just doubled it. Like whatever.
We got a power up that's just like, yo.
He seems to get tired immediately, though.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not quite as fast as that. It kind of when you let go, but it's still
well.
meant for like, you know, you only go up so high and then you go down.
Yeah.
So that's not the fatigued animation. That's just he just does that when you let go of the button.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
But
gonna
you
say
can't-
that's
You
not.
can't fly it nearly as far as you would in the other game, in like the other games, but
Well, that makes
Yeah,
sense though.
good
The
enough,
worlds
yeah.
aren't as big.
Yeah, I think that was the longest you could fly.
yeah, I don't think he'll like
Well,
fatigue so
well,
much as he
well.
slows down,
If
you
it
know?
isn't Sonic and Tails.
What fancy running into you here?
I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah,
I-
right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
Is this dialogue exactly the same?
I don't think so. No.
Give me that chaos
I
emerald
think
for
mostly, but I don't think he said Sonic and Tails.
Or else what, huh?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And Tails is taking the lead here, see?
the hard way.
Okay.
Obviously, this is a homage to the classic film Rashomon, where a single
Yeah, I
story
was-
is told from three different
I was literally about to say that.
Jesus.
It reminds me of my favourite Simpsons joke ever. Oh, come on, homie, you'll enjoy Japan. You like Rashomon. That's not how I remember it. Well, maybe not my favourite joke from The Simpsons, but it's up there. I actually spent that whole time trying racking my brain trying to remember what that movie's called. That's why I wasn't saying much.
It just keeps reminding me of Zero Escape, and I just feel weird all of a sudden.
Hey, Sonic, remember when I beat Egg Hornet? No, wait, Tails, I did that.
All systems.
I think you're mistaken, Sonic. Fucking ass. Funny animation.
Yeah.
It's a walk cycle that they just went really fast.
They tried something with the tails too to make them look like they're like moving, or like moving really fast.
I
But
think it's okay, cool. I think it works okay.
He just looks like he has 9 tails.
I think they need to split them up more. Yeah, like it didn't look like they're moving fast. It just looked like he has a bunch more of them.
He grows more when he's moving faster.
I think it's a good idea. I just don't think they used it quite well enough.
It's ambitious but crap.
I think it kind of my mind fills it in a little more, but
Yeah, that's fair.
May have looked a bit better on like a CRT, I guess, if I'm gonna give him a lot of credit there.
I like I like ambitious but crap because that's a pretty good descriptor of this game.
Yeah. Oh god, the related videos. Jesus Christ. Sonic Unleashed. Oh no.
where you have begun, you cannot see where the bottom will be.
Mortal Kombat Mythologies.
What?
Yeah, my relators are definitely all skewed by, Oh, there's Unleashed. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, man. What the fuck was that sound effect? Why is he, like, crushing eggplants?
That's a sound effect from Donkey Kong 64 when you shoot the melons. At
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Well, if you're gonna rip off a game, rip off from the best, eh?
Well, I mean, obviously it's some stock CD somewhere.
Yeah, but that's
No.
not an appropriate place for that sound.
Yeah, it's very squishy for an explosion sound effect.
You know, there's actually, like, random bits of new dialogue just to, like,
That's the monster I saw the
I don't
other
know,
day.
make the stories seem different, even though it doesn't
It
make
makes-
sense.
It makes Tails more of the main character. For
It makes this
some
a-
reason.
Yeah.
It makes this a little less repetitive for the player as well.
It's really happening, just as the stone tablet said it would.
Hear this, Sonic. Chaos' strength increases every time I give it a Chaos Emerald.
Which has happened once
All he
now?
needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible.
Well,
gonna
he said he
tell
read
you,
about
my
it in his
friend.
own camp, so assumedly he knows how the whole thing
I will
works.
build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land.
That's
You
fair.
ready, Chaos? Let's go find the next step. Come on.
Oh yeah, remember his smoke bomb?
Yeah.
His flashbang?
Thank goodness for
Flush
God.
out.
Good riddance.
We can't let that
Doug-
monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
The monster could get ugly!
Must
It's so pretty at the minute.
to keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say,
It doesn't
Sonic?
look anything
Let's
like
find
my
the
slime
Chaos
girl
Emeralds
art.
before Eggman does.
Oh no. What? Why did he tell him the plan? I mean, okay, it's cartoon logic, but
I'm the one making the plan now. I am Tails, the hero of the story.
The way
he
he
was like
runs,
he's
like,
power walking.
yeah,
He
because
doesn't run. It's just the walk cycle really fast.
he doesn't lean into it. He's like leaning back, and he's just like. I did a mimic of it in real life, and I don't know why.
I can't see that. Do your webcam commentaries another time. Reaction videos. Whoa, this game's bad. Scarecam
So
commentary.
now, like 10 minutes in or whatever, here's the first stage.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, holy crap, we haven't been.
And here's Tails' gimmick. It's the same Sonic stages, but you have to beat Tails. You have to beat Sonic.
Why?
Is easy because flying is broken and shit.
I somehow don't remember that. Jeez.
See you later, Tails.
Oh, it's coming back. Oh yeah, this.
You commit suicide. See you later, Tails. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
it's time to
shit,
make
you never
some.
actually get tired. You just don't rise, but you can like
Oh,
slow
do
your
that.
fall forever.
I see the rubber bandings in full effect though.
Let's say.
Hey, 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 it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready?
But yeah, want to
What?
play these levels again? Only you can just
What the fuck?
I like the mirror. I like the
Death Plane.
Come on, Tails.
I like the skybox where it's like clearly like mirrored on 2 axes.
No,
god.
no, he ran on one of those little speed things, but it shot him backwards.
Yeah.
Like
Oh!
it was supposed to shoot him into the springs, but it shot him into the pit. Yeah, like
This game is well programmed.
Christ.
Hooray!
I remember this, like, the speed run of this stage is basically you fly around avoiding all the invisible death planes and you just drop straight to the target.
Yeah. It's
Again, this isn't like the worst game ever, but for a flagship, you know, console game, like
Yeah.
it shouldn't be this janky. You know, the standards should be higher.
It's like weirdly freeform in that you can just kind of break it constantly. Like not running down the wall.
That's how Sonic 06 rolls,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
No.
Everything is a suggestion.
What? This game has no rules. Almost missed it.
So I like-
You're a winner.
I love that you have to race Sonic because
He's an asshole.
fuck that guy, I guess.
Hey, Pixel Brain, you.
It just keeps reminding me of the OVA because like one of the very few things I remember about it is in the opening, like Tails is having some problem and Sonic gets annoyed, just yells, "Shut up, Tails!"
Shut up, Grandma!
He was just like, "Shut up, Tails!" It's like, damn.
I fucking love Sonic when he's a prick. I hate it when he's like a goody two shoes. I love it when he's an asshole. That's what, like, I grew up with British Sonic and he's such a prick, but he's great. I hate it when he's just like friendship.
Big particular thing for you.
Yeah. Oh no, it plays into our culture. We love like.
Your culture where everyone's a prick?
Yeah, pretty much. We're very cynical, you know. Like he has. I think like the designer said he has attitude. So it's like, oh right, so he's got an attitude. I see. Okay,
Jesus.
that's basically it. But seriously, though, like that version of the character is like great because he does like the good thing in the end. You know, he's not like an anti-hero. He's not Shadow. He does care for his friends. He just kind of teases them a lot. He's not this like friendship and love crap. He's got a bit more depth. That version of Sonic.
Here we are, the casino again. Although, yeah, we have the sewer level instead.
We raced through the trash chute. This is where you get dumped if you drain with like not enough rings. Like
Where Tails belongs.
or something.
Well, they won't let him in there because he's underage. It's a casino. Well, he's just gambling age.
No, but it's pinball. Oh,
Oh.
wait.
You made it.
Oh, he's here. He made it in the garbage where he belongs.
I totally forgot that you have to race Sonic on all of these.
Because you
Well,
didn't
he's
have
not
to.
much of a threat.
That's probably why.
Ugh.
And you can see why there's a ton of rings in this area because like it's also the Sonic area and you get a bunch of rings this way
Oh, yeah.
for his gimmick.
I'm just imagining this game if they did like the Resident Evil 2 zapping system where the choices you make in one playthrough will affect the other one. Because in that game, you know, there's like an Uzi in a cupboard. Now if you grab it as Leon, you know, it's gone, but you can choose to ignore it. It's actually like a text choice. And then if you leave it, when you play through the campaign afterwards as Claire, it'll be in the locker and she can grab
Hey,
it.
Tails.
I like that
But-
this trash sewer thing has neon lights in it.
What's a casino?
Okay.
That's where do you think they dispose of their old neon?
I love the three shields lined up there.
Right.
That
But I think if they did the zapping system, imagine, you know, you could pick up a ring or choose to leave it and then it's there for Tails in a future playthrough. That would make a lot of difference. It'd be great.
Why is it called zapping?
Japan? I don't know. Probably makes sense to them.
Ah, okay. I was like, you can choose to electrocute your characters. It's like, oh, alright.
I have no idea why it's called that.
The ice key.
Come on, just give him it! Sonic, you alright? Have you been drinking at the bar again, Sonic?
The Chaos Emerald!
Man, I should have
Away
kept
from there.
the better hold of there.
He's walking like Frankenstein's monster. Urgh, emerald, good.
Eggman!
Did he even shoot the gas that time?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. I thought it was just suddenly went high as fuck.
Sonic and Tails are just doing stuff right now. Getting drunk, getting high. Having a good old time.
Oh, I'm fucking wasted, dude.
Sonic, what happened to the Chaos
What
Emerald?
happens in Casinopolis stays in Casinopolis.
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the Emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning! Let's get a move on!
They just kind of reversed everyone's lines for that scene.
Yeah? I'm sorry, where was the other emerald that they apparently still have?
You don't want to know where he hides it.
Is-
I mean, they have shoes and gloves. Please
And
do
I don't
not
see any
ask where
poses.
they, store things.
But like, no, because he wouldn't have it on him because he would have dropped it. So, like, where is it right now?
It's somewhere you don't drop things when you get pushed over.
But the other one he decided to hold. Is that what you're getting at?
Well, he
Well,
hadn't.
there's only a room
He didn't
enough
even.
for one.
He, did, he didn't get a chance to hide it. He needs some privacy, damn it.
Okay.
Why did that happen?
What ifs?
Boss, you want me to give like a little animation to explain why this is happening? Like, put like some dynamite there or something? Like, no, fuck it.
The train headed for Station
Yeah.
Square will
It's
be
a fucking
departing
kids game. Who gives a shit?
Like, if it was already locked off by a key, why would you need to have the thing blow open, other than to prevent people from coming here and being confused? God, this is such a mess.
That's what I mean. It's all the little things and they all add up. Yeah, why not like? Yeah, why was this blocked off? Just have the player be able to reach this part, and then because they can't reach here, they don't even know they're looking for an ice key. Where is it? Where's Foggy?
My favorite thing with that ladder is always getting high enough to trigger the loading zone and then just jumping off.
Oh, yeah.
And the loading zone still loads. See you later, Tails! No, don't worry about that giant wall of advance. No.
Sonic's such a prick. Like even in the other, players' campaigns, he still has to take center stage.
It's only really this one. Because Tails has already been established to be with Sonic.
I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get to Big. Sure, he's gonna show up with Big.
Yeah, that was a way cool move, that was.
If this was British Sonic, those lines would all be sarcastic.
Hey, Tails!
Although he's going to be like, Tails, you fucking prick.
See you later, Tails!
Tails,
He wasn't like he's more passive aggressive.
Tails, you piece of shit. Stop following me, God.
May have overemphasized him being a prick.
Hey, Tails!
Oh yeah, the jets that fly by because, the jets
Check
fly
out.
by.
It's kind of funny how beloved the Dreamcast is, but assuming this is its flagship game, is really not great.
I find it kind of maybe slightly weird that in the 3D Sonic era there was only one game, as far as I remember, that was an actual like straight up sequel to another.
Well, it's not that weird. They didn't really.
I think it's mostly because they never found something they were happy with. Like they never came out with
Pretty much.
a 3D Sonic game that they were like, okay, we can build on this.
I mean, I thought Generations was pretty good. At least the 3D sections were. The 2D ones are a bit crap. I kind of thought like, oh, great, they finally figured it out. Just refine it a bit. You've got the controls down. The levels have got big branching paths like the original games. This is great. And then they did Lost World and Forces, which like ignored all of that. Lost World was like a complete reinvention again. And then Forces like did this like avatar character creation gimmick. It's like and then they did classic Sonic again. It's like, oh, Sonic Generations, great, you finally got it, and then they just went completely off on a wild tangent again.
Station Square will be departing soon.
I swear they have no idea what they're doing.
I feel like that much is obvious. Starting
It's like-
with Sonic Adventure.
What's up?
And Sonic Colors was
What the hell?
Action dodge!
Now? Just hand over the emeralds you have.
unlike Sonic. I don't chuckle.
No way, Knuckles.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Sonic Colors was.
Oh no.
They did Sonic Colors was like a return to form, and then like Generations elaborated on that. So it seemed like they were finally like getting their shit together. But...
And then, oh no.
Best shot.
yeah, that's pretty much sums it up.
We.
Granted, I've never played Forces, but
Oh no.
I think I know enough about it to make a decent judgment.
I forgot Tails has, like, an attack.
Whoa!
Ow.
Oh no, the
Wow! Was his plan there just to headbutt him?
Yeah.
Eggman's back!
Just get your hitbox out, and there you go.
He's got the emerald!
You
Thanks,
two are bumbling
Tails.
idiots. You know that.
He's a narrator, I guess. Tails, you're the
I
master of
am
the obvious.
narrating the action that is happening in this scene.
Chaos Emeralds.
Yes, Knuckles, well done on
Wait.
keeping up.
The fuck, Knuckles, what were you trying to take from him?
What the
Where am
hell are
I?
you talking
Oh
about
no.
anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked? Tricked? No one makes a
Oh,
fool
no.
out of me. Way to go, knucklehead.
Got that sick burn in again.
4! Count them! 4
Wait.
emeralds.
Why was it a numerical?
I noticed that too.
Oh, that was probably just fitted in the line length. That was a pretty long line.
Here, eat up.
That Knuckles fight is such a joke.
The debug HUD! What is that?
Oh no! It's changing again! We gotta stop
It's
this
changed.
now!
Now it's ugly!
No, it's already changed, Tails.
We gotta stop it from changing. We didn't.
Oops. Oh no. I love that the emeralds are out for a while. He grabs them, you know. They go, "Oh no, those are the emeralds." And there's Eggman, and then like after like a minute, like Knuckles is like, "Oh, those are the emeralds." Oh,
There's this boss fight, but you can fly. Tails is definitely the most repetitive of the missions. All the others kind of go in their own direction and do their own things. Tails...
I mean, yeah, he's Sonic, but he flies.
it seems to be progressing faster, but I don't know if that's just because I've seen it once before. I guess he didn't have to do the pinball machine.
Yeah, he didn't do the pinball machine, and he only does certain legs of it. He only did, like, the last leg of the first stage as well.
Oh yeah. And he didn't do
He didn't do
beach
Emerald.
level.
Yeah, he didn't do Emerald Coast at all for some
Yeah.
reason. Oh, I guess well.
He was there at the end of the stage being crashed.
I wouldn't have been surprised that, like, hey, I'll race you back to town.
Yeah.
Also, like, maybe this is just weird fanboy stuff. I don't know. It's weird to be like, all right, so what does Tails do? Well, he outruns Sonic. That's gonna be his mission statement. Be faster than Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's just a jobber in this campaign.
Yeah. Like, and there's not a reason that you have to race him other than just pride, I guess.
Yeah. Tails runs on pride, as we all know.
So runs on this water?
Like, I can see it working if, like, it would emphasize more the fact that Tails takes shortcuts because, you know, like jumping over gaps or stuff, but the levels aren't designed that way, you know?
Yeah. Aside from, like, the Windy Valley one had, like, all those little, like, speed things for him, but it didn't really pan out for the rest of it.
Hey, look, have you seen CG? We've got some CG. Hey man, you want some CG?
I'm surprised how good this CG is compared to the rest of the game.
Honestly, yeah.
It's pretty nice, although
There's
that's what
no
I'm complaining
characters
about.
in it. They don't have to render characters, that's harder.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
it's a fairly complex ship, I guess. It looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's still complex, but I mean, to make it look good, like,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of effort, but you can't go as wrong as you can with characters.
Yeah.
I mean, if
sure.
I'm gonna nitpick, like I do,
Behold my floating
I do still take issue with this lack of art style. Like they just went, "Oh, just make it realistic," I guess. But it's a nice render. It looks good, like for that time period.
It looks kind of crap in game though, which is when I remember being.
Wow,
a lot
that's the
better in
game.
yeah, I remember looking better in the GameCube version by a significant margin.
I wonder if they outsourced the.
I mean, that's
pre-rendered
fair
CG.
because we're seeing, like, a thing that later on is an entire area, an
Yeah,
entire area worth of polygons, and,
Yeah.
I just realized I'm praising the pre-rendered videos, like looking pretty nice, definitely on par with like Tekken and Final Fantasies of the time. I'm praising that and how terrible the in-game stuff looks. Why don't they just do more pre-rendered stuff for the story? Because it looks pretty good.
like I said, they didn't have characters in it.
I guess it's expensive as hell.
yeah, that's gonna. Which is funny because it's expensive, but what they did choose to pre-render is like kind of random and weird.
Yeah, you got that intro.
Well, it's
Which-
random and weird, but it's also impressive.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, the art style doesn't match. Like it's weird seeing those characters in that environment, but
You see
ignoring
these
that.
songs seen only from first-person view.
Oh, so that's what he did in there.
Sonic, hop in.
what?
Let's go.
What?
I'm here now. He used the jet
Sonic
power thing from 2.
Oh, God,
No.
that's right.
Yeah, I mean, well, how could we forget this?
I tried to. You wake me up, Mrs. Dunn.
Shh.
I assume this. Yeah, this is just literally the same, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's talk about the character designs they did. Animation aside, I think they did good with the character designs.
It was kind of a necessity because he was a little too rotund for 3D animations, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
it was
most
a
of it is
good
pretty
choice.
subtle, more of a style change than looks like a different character. The only one who looks different is Eggman, but Eggman looked ridiculous, so...
He changed a lot too.
He probably changed the most.
Yeah. They made him more human and less
Oh yeah,
weird egg character.
I've got a here, I've got a good anecdote for you about that damn comic I like to mention all the time. So in the American Archie comic, apparently that had like a huge, like several part, like story structure that was a tie-in to this game in particular, to explain why Robotnik became Eggman, like why his design changed. Apparently it involved transformations and things like that. In the British Sonic the Comic, he puts a coat on. I'm not kidding, it's literally one panel of him putting on a coat. There's his new design. It's I can't give you the specifics of the Archie one because I've never read it, but that's what I've heard.
I think I still hold upon that in a wiki dive,
Oh,
but they kind of sort of filled off the old Robotnik and had a new Robotnik.
Something like that, yeah, that rings a bell.
Nonsense. What in that fun way?
The funny thing is, it's the Sonic the Comic actually used the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog design. You know, the Pingus one.
We did.
But they actually like made him kind of intimidating. But yeah, it's literally just that design wearing the Eggman coat, and it works somehow. Also, that was. I'm gonna have to stop mentioning Sonic the Comic soon because this is the final game they ever did a adaptation of before they went bankrupt and cancelled the comic.
Oh, no,
So
don't worry.
it's-
You'll find ways to bring it
I
up.
will do. Oh well, yeah, I will. They did Yeah, so they had like literally one arc of green-eyed Sonic, and then yeah, it ended.
I
They
can
also
just
did-
imagine what the Archie comic writers are going through when suddenly Sega starts taking their reins on their story as a story, and it's completely different to what you had built up for years.
Yeah,
Also, sepia tone. Maybe? I don't know.
no, that's right. I think it's pronounced sepia, but yeah.
And this music.
What? You know, it'd be a fun video project. So I'm assuming this is when he met Sonic. I'm guessing that's what this is.
Oh,
I guess.
Yeah. I think I get it. Yeah. Wow.
Hey! You dropped your wallet. Hey! I assume that's what that was.
Yeah, I think that is what that's supposed to be. And then we cut into, yeah. See, now we see him
Tails is dead.
Okay.
knocked out.
Miles per hour.
He's a little
He's
bit
dead.
worse at fall damage than Sonic is.
Wow, that dream
I was
brought
gonna
back
say
memories.
I was gonna say it might be fun to compile every instance where they've depicted Tails meeting Sonic. 'Cause I think like several of the cartoons did that. I'm sure it's come up in more than one of these games.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
Wonder
No,
where
it's
he
a very
went.
complex
Sure
tale.
hope he's all right.
Tail.
Tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype.
All right, time for some
It needs a
prototype
chaos
finishing
emerald to
accident.
work.
The lip syncing is worse than usual because he's not actually talking to anyone, so it doesn't really matter as much.
The lip syncing, you say, but there's no lips. There's just a mouth that appears and disappears.
Yeah, just this weird pink void that appears.
I also should probably stop flying in front of that laser like an idiot.
Yeah, what if we're misinterpreting this? This isn't like a simultaneous plot. This is just happening all again.
Wow! There's a chaos emerald.
Wow, you did.
That was easy.
Uh-oh.
Hey, wait up!
Depicted a frog eating a chaos emerald.
Stop.
But what did we cut out there? Maybe
Uh,
just taking a
fucking.
break, maybe? What?
What the Christ?
I guess it's supposed to be like sand or something.
Oh, draining. Oh, wait, that's just
Oh.
bizarre.
I thought it was sideways. I was like, what?
Ambitious but crap.
I forgot
What?
about this.
Here's a snowboarding bonus game.
Okay.
I forget if this is necessary.
I
You know,
mean, you have
it's-
to go to it. Yes, it is necessary, but
These, like, I guess they're not even called zones in this, but, like, these stages aren't very distinct? Because some of them are, like, super long, some of them are kind of short. Whereas the older games are a
well,
little
this
more...
is a sub game. It's classified in the same thing as Sky Chase.
So on the Sonic Wiki, does this count as a zone, or...?
Well, not this particularly, especially, but the other ones. Oh, they don't say zone, so they're not a zone. Just a stage.
It just looks like a real-life place. This isn't really that outlandish. I would say someone put a solemn there for some reason.
I mean, it's like zone. I think you're reading a little too much
I
into
am.
this zone thing based on, your experiences with the comic or stuff.
Nah, I just meant like
Yeah.
more of the games.
Yeah.
The comic wasn't that deep. It didn't have like an encyclopedia that you could buy separate to explain the lore. It's not Tolkien.
But what if it
I
was?
thought I was in the desert.
Uh-oh.
I wonder where I am.
Oh no. Oh wow, Genocide City.
Bye. The kidney person walking way too fast for their animation cycle.
Listen, it was the ancient times. The Echidnas were still working out their walk cycle.
Ah,
Also, why are we up here?
the very primitive camera technology.
God, it's just the Constellation Sonic comic left so many like loose ends. They did the thing with Tikal, and like Knuckles just like, oh, what's my backstory? And it's like, well, you're never gonna find out, asshole. Fuck you.
I mean, that's kind of what they do here. So
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess that's consistent then.
I got a
Cool.
Medal of
Found the
Honor.
rhythm badge. To do continuous
What?
tail attacks, hold the action button down.
Oh yeah! He gets
Okay.
the Link like power spin.
Is he gonna have that
Well,
stupid
not
thing on his
that,
chest
it's just-
the rest of the game? Oh my god.
yes, he is going to wear that the rest of the game, and in other people's story now that he has it. Like if we would,
Oh, the
Yeah.
The
That's
servers
gonna be
fucking
are
up the
the
frame
7
rate.
Chaos Emeralds.
ah yes, the servers.
Hello there.
Oh, hey,
friend.
you.
How are you? What were you saying before? Huh.
I said to jump,
It's
press the
something
jump
my
button.
grandmother taught me. I'm never to
I
forget it.
forget.
It
I
goes
think
like
it
this.
Knuckles might
The
have it
servers are
too.
the 7 chaos.
This, but it feels like Tails has the
Chaos
most
is power. Power
biggest
enriched by the
experience in this past area thing.
heart. The controller is
Tails.
The one that unifies
That's
the
the
chaos.
most random character to get it.
But I'm
Knuckles
still not
has a
sure what it
history
all
of this
means.
civilization. Sonic's the protagonist. Why Tails?
But the number 7
Yeah, I'm not sure about Knuckles. He may have some too, but like
is
Tails.
the same as the number of emeralds there are. Emeralds? Forgive me.
Yes,
but
Chaos
we've
Emeralds!
Never met before.
You know what an
I'm
emerald is,
Tikal.
Tails?
And you are?
Emeralds?
I'm Emeralds.
I'm Emerald.
Carl?
Wait, that's Sonic Battle.
Yeah, it's the Carl's world died.
It's over.
Wow, this is a really bad loading screen.
Yeah, wow. I can't wait for it to be like, oh, by the way, the YouTube video just isn't playing.
Ah,
Oh, God,
sweet,
you
I
gotta-
got a Pokemon.
What?
Oh fuck, it's Incineroar!
Is it supposed to be shaking?
Yeah, because he's so
Some
big.
sound effects would have helped there. Was that the... Was that an old sound effect they just used?
I recognize that, yeah.
Tails is just like,
Where was I?
well, that's weird. Fuck that.
Emerald. Perfect.
Oh yeah, this thing that just appeared in my hand.
This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
Why was that so slow?
I just know John St. John was like doing this, and he's like, well, "It's okay, Duke Nukem Forever should be out this year."
The time has come at last.
The time has come at last!
He is floating.
I ironed out most of the problems.
Sure is.
Oh my god.
So,
I've
here
ironed
goes.
on most of the problems, but not the part where I'm floating.
It's his
It's a
hover
copy,
shoes.
there's no variable.
Here I
There's no variables. How... What the? What was he a hyperspeed? Like what was that?
No, he's in his tech launch base area.
It's good job to.
Tornado
It's good that he has to fly through a
Prepare for takeoff.
waterfall.
Away we go.
Hey, it's cool, alright?
He's gonna get wet. Oh shit!
Ah, fuck. Now I have to smell wet fur everywhere.
Tails is like one of those like mad geniuses. He's got He can build incredible things, but he has no common sense.
There you are, dead ahead! The egg carrier!
I guess Sonic is just, like, fucked off now. Oh, right. Right, oh. Aha!
It all ties
It all
together.
comes together.
Sonic!
All right, Tails. Way to go. This plane's cool.
I can hear you from here, I guess.
What?
Yeah, your plane's cool. What?
You just like from Tails' angles, like the propeller and the wind. Like,
You got it! Hang on!
I'll try reading your lips. Oh wait, that's no good.
Well, this is at least
Oh my
the
God.
last time we will see Sky Chase.
I don't know. Does Big fly the tornado at any point?
Well, Knuckles does this part, but he's just gliding.
Damn, I'm flying a tornado.
That rebellion bastard stole my Chaos Emeralds.
Now he's gonna pay. I love you mentioned Incineroar before, and he is actually like used as a spirit for Big.
I mean,
That's just genius.
for quickly, I think the Robotnik one was just like Bowser Jr. because the clown car.
Egomatic. Yeah, no, I got that immediately. My favorite one is the one for Leon Kennedy, because it's based on specifically art from Resident Evil 4, and it's like that Zelda stage, Gerudo Valley, whatever. It's like the desert area,
Gerudo
and it's
Valley,
a Gerudo Valley, yeah, and it's a bunch of villagers, Animal Crossing villagers, who walk around slowly with nets and try to grab you. And then there's a guy with like a gun. I forget who
Jesus.
that is, but
Probably the Me Gunner.
I just remember, you know, just imagining the villagers going like, "We got on it, yes, yes, Jaws."
Oh my god. I remember the ones that blew me away. I remember like the it was like the boss from MGS3. It was like that fight with Zeus.
Oh,
and
the
Samus.
boss.
Yeah.
I was so ready to say, yeah, which one? You mean the Joy? The mother of all special forces? But yeah, I remember that one. It's Samus, and it was like, you're forced to be slow.
I think you're poisoned. Or something weird like that, or like the floor's poisoned.
Yeah, I remember that because that was one of the first S ranks I posed. So the first one is always really hard because you don't have something to go up against it. So it's just like,
Yeah, that was pretty early for me too.
and then you have to fucking survive her fucking final smash.
Yeah. I don't remember what her final smash is. I'm still used to the brawl one where she just transforms and that's it.
She goes in the background, big flipping around.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember when I beat it. She just somehow, like, jumped, like, sort of off stage, used her power, and when she was done with her power, she just kind of fell and died.
Yeah, I guess that sometimes.
Yeah, it's just like MGS3.
Still remember laughing when, like, the Spirit Fusion, in order to get, like, Paper Mario, you need to, like, have, like, some sort of paper and some scissors.
Oh,
The paper clips, and you fuse them together.
I forgot about that. I didn't do that a whole lot, but I remember, there was like a really spoiler-heavy one where it was like, was it like Dracula or something, and then you level up, you just become Soma, or something weird like that?
Oh
yeah,
wow.
that was something. Yeah, yeah. Most, there's some that level up when you give them full experience, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about that the entire time during Sky Chase because Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is our 4th Sky Chase.
There's an adventure field.
It's a field where you have an adventure.
Coming in tight.
Tails, we
Yeah,
gotta
don't
land
fuck
on
up
the
this
egg
time.
carrier.
It's a very, that's sort of what they mean, but not the correct intonation in English, like field instead
Yeah.
of like a map or a area.
Yeah.
Now, if they called it Adventure Zone, that would make much more sense.
Being consistent at least. Also, those rings just go in there. Oh no, it's not.
No.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We need to find Amy.
Is that
Wait,
blocking
we
a-
gotta find Amy?
You're right,
Well,
pal. Let's get busy.
How did he know Amy was missing, Tails?
I mean, maybe they were talking during the Sky Chase, because we were talking.
Yeah, but they can't hear each other.
What?
Amy's missing.
Don't get any idea.
What?
What?
You have no idea what this vessel can do.
Who's
You have
Janie?
no idea what this vessel can do, because it's really stupid.
I like the
I
idea
s-
that he designed it to work this way entirely because he can be like, you didn't expect that, did you, Sonic? He's like, well, I guess I didn't.
I still don't get the point of that.
None of us will. I'm going to eat this badge. Ah.
Oh yeah, that
Now,
shot.
how are we gonna get to the bridge?
He's just like, what the
Hate it
fuck,
when he
Tails?
doesn't listen.
Where are his eyes?
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you?
Oh my god.
There's only
Oh
one
no, I was not expecting something so pointless, no.
I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
Yeah, it's like, assuming Sonic lands in this exact position, if he were to
Well-
come up here, I will transform the thing so that he can't get to me as easily. That's
But like, who cares? I don't know about you, but I'm not like keeping track of the layout.
it seems like something they thought sounded a lot cooler than it actually was.
Yeah.
Because when you break it down, it makes zero sense.
I only realize it because they kind of pointed out in the dialogue.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm. I just realized how much faster it's gonna be with the ability to fly.
I love that there was a checkpoint there entirely so that if you manage to fail the one jump at the beginning of the stage, you know, you won't have,
Yeah.
to, you won't have to do it again if you get the checkpoint. It's like, what?
He's still racing Sonic. This is a matter of life and death. And you're like, I've got to beat you in a race.
We coded this gimmick and damn it, we're gonna use it. It's kind of funny how like Adventure 2 it knocks it down to like 3 playstyles because they kind of
Yeah.
realize like, yeah, trying to do 6 different playstyles is a little ambitious.
Yeah.
It's still ambitious what they did,
Yeah.
and
I mean, at least then that one it's building off what they had here. They're like, maybe we should have started smaller.
Yeah.
then again, we'll get to what they picked for one of their playstyles.
Yeah.
Not to give you like using an old tired comparison, but like, you know, the first Mario version of Mario 64 didn't like go, oh, we'll include Luigi and have a rideable Yoshi and have this and that. It's like, no, let's keep it relatively simple. And then, you know, there was like a DS version years later when they did add extra characters. Although, good luck trying to play that with its control scheme.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
You
I
just
felt
kind of
more
have
lack of
to
an
deal
analog
with,
stick.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Not unplayable, but yeah.
I mean, apparently I'm weird for playing fighting games on a keyboard, so, you know.
Well,
At least that's digital. But that's digital input.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much like, you know, there's a lot of weird. I play keyboard most of the time, but like, I wouldn't play without an analog stick, a thing that's an analog stick. That's just different, rather than.
If you played Mario 64 with the digital pad, you are losing inputs there. That is a loss. If you're playing a fighting game with a keyboard, it's still digital. It's exactly the same. It's just the layout's different.
Right, yeah.
You're not missing anything.
It's me.
Yeah. Is that it?
What was that line reading?
I'm so grossed out by this place. Ugh.
Yeah, these small precision jumps can sometimes be
Why are the TVs purple? Now they look like they've got like a lighting effect on rather than actually being bugged, but I still don't understand why
I
they're
think
purple.
it's one weird thing about the lighting engine here, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on with there, where they go inside and there's nothing, and then... Oh, thanks for telling us it's Eggman.
Jesus.
Like, I'm
That's
not
why
sure
you-
what's going on there.
Eggman, don't write down your passwords.
Well, I mean, his password is Eggman. He already is.
He's already an idiot. My password is password.
I mean, he's kind of got a limited amount of things he can write with those 6 letters, you know?
At least make it Gagnama.
Just write it backwards. Oh no, Amy's joined Eggman.
You're a bit late.
Not the birdie.
What?
That's a Chaos Emerald.
Thank you.
I love it. That's a recurring thing where the animals just have emeralds inside them. It's like,
And then they go in the robots.
What is your wish,
Yeah,
master?
It was carrying the emerald in its standard issue adventure game inventory.
I can't believe the animations are so janky on what's just a scripted cutscene. There's no interactivity here, it's just bad.
that jump, I think, gets me most of all. It's like,
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be simulated being slow motion, so it's like really
I
dramatic.
can't
But,
I can't tell, I'm not sure.
but it just looks like they fucked up the variables, and he suddenly has like no gravity.
Got no one up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Resistance is futile.
Oh, he's a Borg, okay. I get it.
That happened again.
That was a real Sonic battle
Please stop, Tails.
for the Game Boy Advance.
Move aside, Amy. Get out of the way. No. This robot
I'm
is my
tough.
friend. He helped me. Don't hurt him.
Was he just swallowing there?
That sounds like
Okay,
they reused
if you
like
say so.
a
You
sort
have
of-
your reasons, I guess.
that. I think I hear him like when he like climbs up ladders or something, or some other
Hey,
Oh yeah, he used
Justin,
no, his wall
sort of
sound.
never corrupt. Yeah, yeah.
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Just replace that with the Doom Guy's grunt.
I'll find Eggman and put a stop to his evil ways.
I'm gonna perform him?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
we actually
very-
split up here.
Very, very Tails doll of you there.
I guess
I
he's
remember him
coming.
being... I remember that sprite from Sonic Battle.
Oh yeah.
You know, all things considered, the Sonic Battle had a pretty good story, if I remember right. Yeah, for a Sonic game, I'm not saying it's Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. I
It
remember
was a while ago.
Sonic Battle Story is basically, I have this cool robot, and then everybody
Yeah.
argues over who gets to play with them.
Yeah, so I'm glad you agree with me. Why is it SS Central Station?
Station Square, Central
Oh.
Station.
The. Okay.
This is happening, okay.
Oh, alright, this is happening.
Come to
I
me,
like how
minions.
What the?
What the fuck?
Well, fuck.
Strange,
know what I must do.
strange bumping into you again.
I was gonna compare this to like Source Engine videos, but then even those are like way better than
I wonder
this.
what happened to Sonic?
Oh my god, that line reading. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Oh, God.
As voiced by an actual child.
Finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
I will sit here diagonally.
What's he doing?
You don't want to know.
No. He's like unzipped his pants and started doing that.
Tripped ass? Damn it, Sakurai.
No.
Is that a nuke?
If that missile is launched,
Ready?
Where did it come from?
Fire!
I love Eggman's permanent teeth. Like, he doesn't have a mouth, he just has teeth.
This game is fucking nonsense.
Well, oops. Everyone's dead. Shit.
Mission failed.
Oh, no, it was a dud. I can't.
Where did it come from?
Ah, I'll go and deal with this myself.
What the fuck? I don't remember this.
oh no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it.
This is how duds work, right?
This is absolute crap.
I see it.
You see what?
I've gotta get it before Eggman.
Yes, we've established that.
Station Square depends on me. Oh,
Hmm.
Sonic!
That's such a kid reading that line. He's got like no direction from an adult. He's just like, oh no, huh?
But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this
Oh
by
my
myself.
god, this is awful.
Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
Okay,
This
now
was
let's get a
fucking-
5-year-old to emote.
This is designed to sell consoles.
I mean, even independent of the voice acting, that entire cutscene was just a fucking mess. I have a missile! Oh no, the missile didn't go off. I'm gonna go get it and make it go
You
off.
can keep up with
Oh
me.
no, Eggman's going to make the missile go off?
What?
I better
Hi.
go make it not go off.
Tails, wait
Hi,
for
my
me.
name's Timmy. I'm 5.5 years old. I am the lead writer on Sonic Adventure. I made a good story. Eggman has a missile. He
I d-
goes boom.
I
Uh-oh,
do,
it's a dud.
I do appreciate that they at least made the racing thing, like, make sense now.
Yeah.
At the final level, as far as I remember.
You know, if I squint, by squint I mean just shut my eyes, I can imagine playing Sonic Generations instead. I think this is just making me appreciate all Sonic games more.
I mean, yeah.
No one any worse than this, right? I can't fathom how fucked up 06 must be if people who think this is amazing still call that a piece of shit? Like, how bad can it be?
You will see.
I mean, I've seen stuff, but I can't say I've ever like watched it start to finish. So
Yeah. I like the rubber banding isn't an effect here though, so Eggman's just like, oops.
oh shit. Well, it's not Sonic, you know. I have rubber bands.
No, after all this is somehow not a child, and we're just being a total assholes.
Who, the voice actor?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
It is a child.
Okay, making sure. I'm just joking mostly.
Oh no, he still
Look at that missile!
sucks.
You win! Now people are not dead.
That wasn't too bad.
Interesting choice to go with an actual kid. Sometimes it can make things sound more authentic than just getting like a woman to do it, but they gotta have good direction. And well, yeah.
This is the era in which many voice acting games had no direction.
This is you know the company that gave us House of the Dead 2. So
This is the era where voice acting is still kind of
You
novel,
beat me to the missile.
so it's all about just having it rather than making it good.
I will make you all pay for this.
Let's get out of here!
Hey look, something unique for Tails.
Big doesn't
You
find him, does he?
fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
What?
I'm not scared.
That
I'm
really-
not
Going
scared.
very sinister all of a sudden.
I can do this.
You know, just because something's for kids doesn't mean it has to be like juvenile and shitty.
I feel like
Egg.
this interpretation of Tails is maybe painted my opinion of him a little too much. Might have been a little unfair.
No way! I can't believe it!
This is, of course, the memeiest fight.
Get a load of this! No way! I can't.
This looks really awkward. Like, you hit one of the legs, I get it, and it comes down, but it doesn't have much impact. It just kind of goes, oh, I'm down now.
Is Tails supposed to be like the easy mode? Because I remember in Sonic Heroes, like Team Rose was the easy mode.
Not really. I don't
Because
think.
this looks considerably easier than the Sonic campaign.
I mean, it's shorter, but you still have, like, an extra bit of challenge to it, even though I don't know.
No, I do think it ends up being easier, but I don't think it's like intent. Like, I mean, not that they didn't know it was easier, but it's not like, you know, this is specifically the easy mode.
Yeah. Whereas with Team Rose, it definitely was supposed to be easy mode.
Yeah, they did it quite differently with that game.
Get a load of. Get a load of this!
Yeah, and this part where he yells, "Get a load of, get a load of, get a load of this" for every single stomp he makes. And he gets up to like 3 or 4. There's a reason this line gets quoted a lot.
I just noticed the thing has like 4 shadows to its feet and nothing else. I know it's a Dreamcast. It's just kind of funny when it jumps.
It's a Sonic 3D Blast boss.
Ah, he's not gonna get away with it!
No, there you go. Look.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of weird that
Get a load of. Get
Sonic
a load
3D Blast is
Get
a
a load of this!
fake 3D game, if you want to call it that,
No way!
and
Pseudo
Sonic,
3D.
yeah, pseudo 3D, and then Sonic Adventure is actual 3D, and they kind of have a lot in common.
Yep.
Like camera
It's gone into the HUD.
through the curb.
Oh god.
You could say really kicked Eggman to the curb.
No.
Uh, uh, uh.
Awkward silence.
Awkward
Yeah,
silence.
the lack of a load screen as well just is so telling that, you know, we don't know what we're doing. Like, most developers would think to put something there.
You're the best.
The diner just says good food.
All by myself.
Oh yeah, it's good food.
Tails. PSI teleport beta.
Why are we going here?
Because that's where the other part of this cutscene is.
That's where.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
mean, that's where he lives.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I mean, his lab's there. I guess he lives there. I don't know.
Ah!
Did he just blink
Oh,
out of
right.
existence?
Yes.
Rah, 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 rah.
Just the little things, like the way he snaps to the angles.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be singing it?
No.
About, like,
Because I got that impression with
no,
Sonic.
but given what they're doing, but it's clearly a female voice actor. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but... I think he is.
It's
think
very
it-
confused.
I think it's very bad.
I want to fly...
God.
What
I
a
don't-
pile of garbage.
I don't remember any of this jankiness getting improved in the GameCube one either. Like, not really.
Not really, no. Mostly the only real big improvement I can say is that there's no loading time, basically.
Yeah, yeah. The graph or the lighting also improved, but
It wasn't
was-
trying something really weird and artsy. It's more standard lighting.
The Sonic campaign was, like, not good, and then you realise that all the ones afterwards are, like, less of a priority for them as well, so it's... Like, that was even worse. Oh god, who's next? Is it Amy?
it's Knuckles,
No.
right?
Knuckles.
Oh. I kind of blanked on Knuckles, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know why.
I thought you'd love an excuse to complain about the treasure hunting things.
I mean, I don't remember there being a problem in this particular game.
I actually remembered something like last night about how this worked, and I think this one's easier, but we'll, I guess, get to it. We have to watch this credit sequence 6 times.
Fucking
Well, we get different music.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's something, I guess.
I have nothing to say about it.
We'll get different pictures too.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
see, here's a plane. Here's another plane.
We need to make a new video game, and 95% of the budget is going to be on the soundtrack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the soundtrack is always the most severable part of a video game in terms of quality.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games out there that are shit with good soundtracks.
Dread Fox?
I'm Dread Fox.
The only other man to earn the codename of Fox. Who wants to play some Project Justice or Capcom vs SNK 2 or any other Dreamcast game that's not this?
Remember Power Stone? That was good fun.
That could have been a big franchise if they gave a shit.
That's Capcom.
Well, you say that. I mean, Capcom usually run things into the fucking ground, but
They usually
Oh, in that
run their,
case.
you know, the ones that have been established from back in the day into the ground. They have like,
guess,
so
yeah.
many of them. They just like, oh yeah, Darkstalkers, Red Earth,
We got a browser production. That's good.
Planet
6
Land.
people to produce a browser. The official Sonic the Hedgehog browser.
Oh,
it,
no.
it loads pages very fast.
The Dreamcast had like so many great games. This is not one of them.
Yeah,
Like I would take Crazy Taxi, like a simple arcade game, over this like any day.
I mean, it can be easy to overstate how bad this is, but it's still pretty janky and.
I mean, it's still it is supposed to be a flagship game at the end.
Yeah,
of the
it's
day.
more.
That's-
There's a lot of expectation too.
But even without that, though, like those cutscenes are just so amateurish. Like it's like
Yeah,
they really
exactly.
didn't know what they were doing.